We begin with this developing story. A Commission on Elections official breaks her silence on the disqualification cases against presidential aspirant Bongbong Marcos. Commissioner Rowena Guanzon revealed she voted to disqualify Marcos from the 2022 race, saying the colleague assigned to pen the decision has been unreasonably delaying the case. Melissa Lopez joins us now for all the details. Melissa, tell us what happened here.
Yes, Rico, Commissioner Guanzon points to a, quote, powerful politician allegedly prodding her fellow Commissioner Amy Ferolino to push back the release of the decision of the First Division on 3 disqualification cases against presidential hopeful Bongbong Marcos. In an interview with CNN Philippines, Guanzon said she voted to disqualify Marcos, having found that his repeated non-filing of income tax returns for 4 years equates to moral turpitude, or an act contrary to good behavior, which is one of the grounds for disqualification. She said Marcos should have known that he had to file his income tax returns as he was a public official. At the time, he was Ilocos Norte governor.
They have no certified copy of their allegation that they paid the deficiency taxes with the land bank. Nung sinuri po ng mga abogado ko at ako mismo tumingin, doon sa Xerox copy ng resibo ng land bank, nakalagay doon payment of lease rentals. Ano ba yan? Pinapalusutan niyo pa kami. Ano naman tingin niyo sa amin, mga lampang abogado? Sa tagal ko na sa husgado, sa practice at sa mga husgado, siyempre susuriin namin yung mga ebidensya niya. Ba't yung finifake?
Guanzon blamed Ferolino for the delay in deciding on the case, saying she has not been replying to her messages for days. Ferolino, however, replied to our request for comment earlier today, only to say she is withholding comment so as not to preempt the division's decision, and that she wanted to keep her, quote, dignified silence. Guanzon says Ferolino's lawyers working on the case caught COVID-19, but she asks, why won't Ferolino write the decision herself? And what's so hard about that? Guanzon says she and Ferolino agreed back in December to come up with a ruling on the consolidated case against Marcos by January 17th, a date she publicly committed. It's been more than a week, but Ferolino's office still hasn't released a draft, prompting Guanzon to disclose the issue to the public.
I revealed this precisely because I have a strong, based on information, I have this strong feeling that the politician interfered here.
Yung politician na po ito, kandidato po ba at kandidato para sa pagkapangulo po ba?
Hindi naman. Pero powerful na politician. Ayun lang appeal ko sa kanya. Umatras na kayo. Huwag na kayong makialam dito. Ang presidente nga, hindi nakikialam kayo pa.
Guanzon speculates that the decision will not be released until after she retires on Wednesday, February 2nd. Back to you, Rico.
So, Melissa, any word about how the 2 other members of the Comelec's First Division voted? And how will Guanzon's revelations impact this case?
Rico, the votes of Commissioners Casquejo and Ferolino are not yet known. At least one of them should also vote to disqualify Marcos to formalize the division's ruling. Guanzon says it's actually more beneficial for Marcos at this point that his cases are decided sooner rather than later, as it will most definitely be appealed at the level of the Comelec and Bank and eventually the Supreme Court. In case Marcos gets disqualified, Guanzon says he can be substituted by someone who shares the same surname and comes from the same political party. Anytime between now until noon of May 9, the election day. Rico.
Melissa Lopez there with an update on the disqualification cases against Marcos.